Iran has also attacked Israel with hybrid drones, and a second wave of Iranian attacks on Israel has now begun. The attack involved both missiles and drones. To discuss this further, we are joined by Hasib Arslan. Hasib, please tell us the latest situation. Give us an update. If you look at some of the footage recently circulating on social media, it becomes clear that Iran has launched a large-scale, intense missile attack on Israel. While the exact location of the strikes hasn't been confirmed yet, it's evident that a massive assault has been carried out. As time goes on, more information is emerging. We've also learned that prior to this attack, the Israeli Prime Minister directly requested the United States to assist in countering the strike. However, the U.S. declined that request. Following that refusal, Israel responded to the attack on its own. On one hand, we're seeing these developments, and on the other hand, the U.S. is still continuing talks with Iran regarding possible negotiations. Iran has also indicated a willingness to sit at the negotiating table if such a platform is created, which is a positive sign. Previously, Iran had declined any form of negotiation. So, while diplomacy is being discussed, Iran is simultaneously giving a very strong military response. As you mentioned earlier, the attack involved hybrid drones, followed by ballistic missiles. This is the third major attack of the day from Iran, targeting multiple cities across Israel. Asaf, can we say that Israel is currently in a state of fear, given that they sought help from the U.S.? There's no doubt about that. Up until a few days ago, Israel would proudly talk about its Iron Dome, claiming it made them untouchable, that not even a bird could fly over without being detected. But Iran has completely shattered that narrative. Even if Iran didn't cause massive physical or human damage, they proved that the Iron Dome means nothing. Iran demonstrated that it is capable of breaching the Iron Dome and striking from within. Iranian leadership is repeatedly stating that this is just the beginning. You started this, but we will finish it. Every coming day will be harder for Israel. There were two schools of thought before this response. Some believed Iran would launch a symbolic attack just to save face, but Iran proved them wrong and retaliated fiercely from day one, targeting not just Tel Aviv, the capital, but also military installations across different cities. Now, according to Arab media reports, Iran claims to have destroyed Israel's largest missile facility. Footage supporting this claim is circulating, although it hasn't yet been confirmed. But if that footage is real, it would be a major blow to Israel. So while Iran is talking diplomacy and expressing willingness to negotiate, it is also delivering a very strong response. This dual strategy shows that Iran is serious, both on the battlefield and at the diplomatic table. Can we interpret this as a move toward a ceasefire, especially considering the U.S. refused to help Israel? Eventually, this will have to lead to a ceasefire. This is no longer just a conflict between Iran and Israel. It's now a Middle Eastern issue, even an Asian issue. The level of international interest shown, whether it's Donald Trump, Mohammed bin Salman, or the Russian president, is unprecedented. So undoubtedly, it will have to be sorted out. But earlier, when Iran had not responded with full force, Israel wasn't willing to de-escalate or offer a meaningful response. Now that Iran has retaliated, it's a bit of a comical situation, similar to what happened between Pakistan and India. India was making big threats, boasting and posturing, but when Pakistan responded forcefully, India ran to the U.S. asking for a ceasefire. Israel seems to be in a similar position now, but so far there hasn't been any concrete step toward a ceasefire. Who could play a role in bringing about one? There are two major players who can play a role here. First is Donald Trump, because he is a financier, a supplier, a mediator, and an ally of Israel. He has significant leverage and can influence things, one way or another. Second is Mohammed bin Salman, the Saudi crown prince. He has maintained excellent diplomatic relations with both sides and with the U.S. A few weeks ago, Trump visited Saudi Arabia, and we've seen that MBS has spoken with the UK Prime Minister Trump and also with Iranian leadership. A few hours ago, Saudi Arabia openly announced its support for Iran, not just moral support, but also physical, financial, and diplomatic support. This is a major achievement for Iran, especially considering their historically tense relations with Saudi Arabia. If Saudi Arabia is now fully standing with Iran, it means the entire Muslim world is leaning toward Iran's side, just like Pakistan stood up to India. Iran is standing up to Israel and giving a strong response. Could this be a defining moment for Muslim countries in the global landscape? Absolutely. I see this situation, much like the Pakistan-India conflict, as a positive development. It has shaken and united the entire Muslim world. They say, where there is a problem, there is an opportunity. Despite Pakistan lacking the resources that India has, and similarly, Iran being much less resourced than Israel, they still stood firm and responded with strength. This deserves recognition. Wars aren't just fought with weapons, they're fought with strategy and nerves. The real war is psychological. Whoever wins that, wins the actual war. Absolutely. Look at Pakistan versus India. India's military is much larger, better equipped, with more advanced fighter jets and technology. But Pakistan stood its ground. Just like the Battle of Badr in Islamic history, 313 Muslims defeated 1,000 enemies because of their faith and resilience. Similarly, Iran has endured decades of sanctions, threats, and isolation, yet it has proven its strength and resolve.